What is up, Retromaniacs? My name is Mike. His name's Joe. His name's EP. We're here to talk about cards. You know, we have a group chat with each other. We talk about cards all the time. Over time, there are a lot of cards out there we talk about wanting to buy. We keep talking about it. Well, this is our episode where we're going to say, just shut up and buy the card. We're going to give you the 3 cards that we really need to just shut up about. And we need to buy the card. So, Joe, get us started.
Okay. So, one of my top 5 favorite shows, Parks and Rec. I love Parks and Rec. Little known fact.
Same.
As the DP, yes, that is not a little known fact, DP. I knew you love Parks and Rec as well. But little known fact, Press Pass put out a Parks and Rec set like years ago, like when the show came out, like probably like 3rd or 4th season in. Yeah, there is a Press Pass Parks and Rec set. Not only do they have base cards, EP, they've got relic cards. They've got autograph cards. Like, yeah. This is crazy, right? I'm blowing your mind already. I'm kind of worried that EP might go and steal the card that I'm thinking about buying. I have had so many versions of this card in my watch list over the years, and I just need to shut up and buy it. Nick Offerman autograph card. Famously Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Possibly one of the best characters in television. I mean, he's up there, especially comedies. Ron Swanson, just amazing. And I've had, like I said, graded versions, ungraded versions. I just need to get it. I love this card. Why don't I have it already?
Good question. Because you didn't know it existed, right?
No, EP didn't know it existed.
I had no idea.
Okay.
It's been in my watch list for probably 2-3 years. Like since I've gotten back in.
How do you not share that information with EP?
I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have.
No. I'll
look back at text. I'll look back at our text.
I'd have questions for you because is there a relic with him wearing a red shirt, like the red shirt relic? Is there a mustache relic? Is there a tooth relic card? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Like, is there? Are any things available?
I think it's just a shirt relic.
The shirt's fine. Shirt's fine. That's enough for me. Yeah.
But yeah, I need the autograph. It's like $300, $250 to $350 is kind of the range, depending if it's graded and this and that. But I think at some point I need to just pull the trigger.
Okay, EP, what do you have for us?
Well, my watch list doesn't have a lot of individual cards, so maybe I missed the assignment. But I have what I want to buy. I have 2 boxes on here and a single card. But my first one is a weird. It's okay. I hope because I'll have your drinks with you because we're going to talk about 2012.
You don't have an alcoholic beverage, but
because So 2012 Topps Archives. I'm a big fan of archives. They go through different sets. Their base set is a collection of cards in different sets from previous years. So that particular year was 1984 Topps, which I love. 1980 Topps, which is my favorite Reggie Jackson card. 1971 Topps, 1954 Topps. I think there's really cool stuff. There's really cool gold mirror parallels. There are only 2 per box that are amazing. They have the 1990s refractor shine to them because of the gold. You get 3 autos per box, I think, 2 or 3 autos per box. It's a really great product. There's a bunch listed for an expensive price of $400, but the recent sales are like $220. And I feel like I could maybe like swing at $220 just to have that nostalgia. And there's a Bryce Harper SSP rookie card in that. The autos sell for like $1,600. Back in 2012, I actually pulled one of those cards and sold it for $350, but it's listing for like $1,500 right now. So like so you have a chance at a really, really high end card for $220 probably ish. It'd be good nostalgia, fun to open on the channel and me talking about it. So the players from back then and collecting from that 2012. So that's kind of my number one. I'm excited about that card, that box.
I think that Bryce Harper card. Why didn't you just give it to me?
I sold it for $350 at the time, like making my money back on the case.
I made $350.
Yeah, yeah.
Big mistake.
Huge.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just going to throw this out here. I need to buy 2018 Donruss rated rookie of Josh Allen and a PSA 10.
Yes.
It's only like $125 card. I have been talking about this forever. I need to shut up and buy the card. His rookie year in 2018, Josh helped me win a little daily fantasy football tournament. paid
Small,
for a kitchen
just
in my
tiny
house.
little thing.
So he is one of my favorite players. Plus, he's a great guy. I watched a video of him golfing with
On the
a
golf course, yeah.
YouTuber.
So-
Just such like he just seems like a legitimately nice guy, and I should have this card. There's no reason I shouldn't have this card yet. I don't have it yet. Shut up. Bye.
Shut up and buy it, or I mean, why stop there? Get like an RPA or something from National Treasures. Shut up and buy that one, or a
No.
Downtown, or a Kaboom. Come on.
Just want a Donruss rated.
All right,
Just do.
all right.
So the video you saw, was that the video with Bob Does Sports where they talk about the Buffalo?
No, there's a YouTube
Okay.
golfer, Grant Horvat, and he
Okay.
plays rounds of golf with other people, and he
Okay.
played it's the full round of him playing with Josh Allen.
Like a 4-hour
That's
video.
Cool. That's cool.
It's edited down to like an hour and a half, but
Yeah.
fantastic. I
That's
highly recommend it. So,
Yeah,
all right, Joe, give us your second card.
All right, so you guys know I'm a big Doctor Strange guy. Love Doctor
You
Strange.
are
Love
a
him.
strange guy.
Yes, yes. I generally right on everything I say, but I am strange. But I'm a big
Humble,
Doctor
too.
Strange. Yes, very humble. I don't think you know what that word means. So I'm gonna subtly talk about this card. No. So joking aside, so I like Doctor Strange. I like him more from the movies. I didn't read the Doctor Strange comic books. That was not just in my world back when I read comic books. But I do like Benedict Cumberbatch. I do like the movies. I like how he's portrayed in the movies. Doctor Strange has multiple jambalayas. He didn't have one in Fleer Ultra Wolverine, which is upset. I would have been chasing that. But he has multiple jambalayas, with Upper Deck losing the license to the Death Star, known as Fanatics.
It's so good.
I broke your feet. I thought to myself, I should get a couple of the jambalayas of characters I like, because we're probably not going to see jambalayas of Marvel characters made anytime soon. Doctor Strange has one from Midnight Suns. He has one from Fleer Ultra Spider-Man, which is from 2017, I believe. It was Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns, and he has one from the What If set. I think I might focus on that one. It's the cheapest one because it's from one of the TV sets that they put out. They're not as valuable, but it's still a pretty cool card. So I think the next thing I need to get, and I almost pulled the trigger on one a couple of weeks ago, and I just missed out on it. I need to pull the trigger and get a Doctor Strange Jambalaya. I need to shut up and get it.
Shut up and get it.
Definitely.
Just shut up and get it.
Do you have no jambalayas whatsoever of him? Of
Of
Strange?
Doctor Strange, no. I have a
Yeah, you need to
handful of jambalayas in my set, but none of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And I could get now that we know that again, Marvel is leaving Upper Deck. There's 3. Maybe I should just get all 3 and have like the jambalaya rainbow of Doctor Strange. That'd be a cool little display, right?
That's
Do
not
that.
a maybe. That's not a maybe. That's a do it.
That's a definite. Just shut up and do it.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, EP, number 2 on your list.
Well, this one I thought about actually buying this morning just because of this is a shut up and do it situation as well. It's a 2000-2001 Fleer Showcase basketball. Vince Carter to Air as Human insert card. Vince Carter flying through the air, doing his Duncan stuff, and the card number 1 in the set. I saw this. I think was it Junkwax Queen? I think I saw that was something I saw on X. I think she was talking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. How do I not have that card yet? It's a $15 card. How have I not pushed the button on this card? Like $15 for an amazing Vince Carter card.
Come on, man.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and you sold some cards, so I feel like you need.
That's
to
true.
buy them. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Great card.
Do it.
Can't go wrong with a Vince Carter flying through the air.
Right. And like Mike said,
insert.
you just sold a $250 card. After fees, $200. Well, after fees, probably you have just
I'll leave
enough
you
to buy
about
that $15 card. Yeah, I'll leave you about $15. There you go.
All right. Okay, my next card. My favorite baseball player when I was a kid was George Brett. Somewhere I have a George Brett rookie card, but
Love this.
ever since I got back into collecting, I can't find it. I have no idea where that card is. It has to be around somewhere. Nobody
Why do I
would have
think you sent it
stolen
to be
it.
graded? Why do I think
No.
you didn't send it to be graded?
No, I haven't found it. I don't know where it is. But yes, so I have talked about buying a George Brett rookie in a PSA or an SGC 7. It's about, in a PSA 7, it's around a $250 card. They fluctuate a little bit depending on the centering on them, but I don't know why I don't have this card. Clearly, I'm not going to find mine from my childhood. I'll find it after I buy one.
Oh,
So-
for sure. That's exactly.
But that's like getting 2 cards for the price of one. So
Yeah.
I should just
Really
shut
is.
up and
Bonus.
buy the card. I have to get this card.
I think your next stack sale. That's one of the goals to purchase, because here's the thing, Mike. You got the mattress. You got the bed. I think the next thing, George Brett rookie card, lock and load. I mean, the way you do stack sales, you could buy probably an SGC 10. Let's be fair.
But the
So
next stack sale is a football sale, so I should probably buy the
should
Josh
probably-
Allen.
that's true. Okay. Okay. I like how you're thinking. So your next baseball, maybe that is actually, we're joking. Maybe that's the goal. Your next
Maybe.
football one, you buy the Josh Allen. Your next baseball one, you buy the George Brett, and then your next basketball one, buy EP that $15 card that he really should already have.
That won't be available, but I'm going to buy that after we're done here, I think.
You waited till after we did the show, though. so
Right,
it was
right.
quite
Because,
live. I love it.
I
Smart.
feel like out of all the cars on this list, we still have a couple that haven't been revealed yet. But out of all the cars on this list, that George Brett, that card that remember from your childhood, that that is the rookie card you talk about a lot. Like that's the one that if we take away all the other cards, that's one that needs to be bought for this channel for the show and to have it. And if you happen to find the actual one after you buy it, that's that's a bonus. You know what I mean?
Centered right in that case.
Yep.
It needs to. Yeah, for
Just
sure.
take everything else out of there, and I'll
Just
it
put that one.
All right, Joe. What's your last card?
All right, I have quick honorable mention thing, real quick. It's not a card, but I just want to throw it out there. There's a Bam Bam Bigelow Mattel Elite. I believe Mattel is the folks that do the figures. I have some figures, some wrestling figures, but I'm not like I used to be with wrestling toys. And there's a Bam Bam one though that is so freaking cool. He's got the flame sleeves. And I don't know why I don't buy it. It's just I love Bam Bam when he was in the triple threat and the Jersey Triad and all those things. So I might have to snag that that toy. But so my number one is it's a Star Trek card, but it's not the one you think, because the one you think, if you follow me on the channel at all, it's never available, right? But as I've been doing the Star Trek videos, I keep saying every single Star Trek video, why don't I have a William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy dual auto? They are way more. It's kind of ironic since Nimoy has passed away, several years ago at this point. But they have so many cards together that they've signed, at least a handful, and each handful is 100 to a couple hundred. Each of those cards. So, they probably have over 1,000 dual autograph cards, individual cards together. I need to buy one. I'm not an original series guy, but I really love them in the movies. Star Trek 4, Star Trek 6, 2 of my favorites. And they're just iconic. I mean, Shatner and Nimoy, just an iconic duo. And I don't know why I don't have one. So it's not a specific card. It's just whichever one pops up. And every time I see him pop up, I hit watch. Right. And I'm like, maybe I can get one, but it's that catch-22. Maybe I can get one super cheap, but then you don't want to, because then maybe the market sees that and now all the cards go cheap. And it's like, oh, I kind of want this card to still have value. But yeah, I need to get a Nimoy and Shatner dual auto at some point.
I don't think that card is really ever going to just tank in value, Joe.
I don't think so
Get
either.
a deal, just get it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
What price are we talking about? What's the price ish?
You see them anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. Yeah,
because I mean, I think this is like I'm sure I've talked about this before, but like me and my dad, like I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I love sci-fi, but my dad was a big fan of the Star Trek, the original series, and so we watched the movies together. And so when I think of Star Trek, I think of those original characters. So the Nimoy, Nimoy and Shatner together, like that is the card. Like that would be the one I would love to have.
Never going to do it again.
So yeah, but it's
And-
so that's so far in my price range. Like that would be a really cool one that I would like. That would have a special part and a special place in my heart to have that card. But that's crazy. I figured it's probably what the price was going to be, so I figured it'd be.
When you said, "Oh, 1,000 to 2,000," I thought you were saying, "Oh, you should definitely get it." That's not that expensive. I really thought that's the direction you went, but you were thinking for yourself.
Right.
to buy
Like
one.
even like 500 is I would never spend $500 on a card, but even like 200 to 500, I would think about like putting on a watch list just to watch it at that a price. And that so to give you guys an idea, like that's way out of my price range for most cards, but I would put that on watch list at that price. So
All right, EP, what's your last item?
again, like I have mostly boxes and lots and stuff on my list. I don't have a lot of single cards. There's probably a bazillion other Vince Carter inserts from the early 2000s and 1990s that I should get, that I should have on my watch list. But the next one I have is a 1996 Top Series 2 factory sealed jumbo box, and I don't know why, but it's only $100 for a jumbo box. 96, in my opinion, was kind of like the year when the inserts started to get cranked up. In my opinion, 96, 97 is when the inserts really started to get cranked up, and they're putting lots of inserts in. So I think it'd be a fun one to open for the channel. And so like that's just one of those ones. And $100 feels like a decent price. Like I have some like Stadium Club stuff saved that are not jumbo cards that are more than $100. So I feel like this is like a kind of a fun one that I would want to open for the channel. And I just that's one that's popped up a couple times that keeps like, oh, dude, are you still interested in this? Like eBay sends the little alerts out. Like,
eBay's doing what
I'm
we
like,
do.
and I'm like, yes, I'm very interested in this. Please stop tempting. Please stop tempting me. And so, but yeah, that's the next one. 96 factory sealed Series 2 jumbo box for whatever reason.
At what point does right? At what point does eBay start sending you a GIF or a GIF of the do it? Like at a certain point, eBay is just going to be like, okay, this has been on the list for a while, man. You just got to do it, and they start sending those out to you. That'd be fantastic. eBay, if you're watching, do that. That'll get someone to buy something.
Definitely,
love it. Okay, my final one. I'm a wrestling fan. I love Action Packed. 94 Action Packed WWF is my favorite wrestling card set. And I've talked about it, but I would love to have the Undertaker autograph from that set. Problem is, it's like a $600 card.
What are we talking about here?
I know. I should shut up and buy it because I have talked about this card, I know, from when I got back into cards. I would love to have it. I haven't been able to pull the trigger. They're available. You can find them. They made 500 of them, so they're limited, but not super limited.
But crazy, right?
But not crazy. You know, the price had shot up a little bit, but it's down to probably the realistic range. But yeah, I should just shut up and buy it though. Maybe stack sale after the next one. Maybe then I can do it.
I disagree. I think this is the one you buy first. I really do. I think this is the one you buy first because you talked about that. Like, I guess the George Brett is like, it's one or the other for me because you've talked about both equally. But you opened up some Action Pack. Then you get some 24 karat gold. Then you get an Undertaker.
I have the first ever PSA 9 graded Undertaker 24 karat gold. Now, the last time I checked, there was a second one. But yeah, when I graded mine was a 9 and the next highest was a 7. So, that card is behind me here somewhere.
And it's the same card, but autographed?
No, it's actually the actual Undertaker. It's a promo card, the actual Undertaker that's in the set.
Okay.
Yeah, for as much as I said the George Brett card was the card, if you said, oh, you know what, I got the Undertaker instead, like I would be like, okay, that's fine. That checks out too because
that makes out.
With that a lot. Yeah. So I mean, 100%. Like that is one of those cards that this channel is. I mean, like one of our foundational cards. I feel like, right?
Yeah, I think, and then like I feel like it's a decent investment too. I don't think that card's ever going to go down. Mm-hmm. So
no,
and it's not outrageous. 600 is a lot, but it's not outrageous, right? Like 600 is pretty.
But it could be
graded. Is that a graded version or is that raw?
I've seen both. Yeah, if you get a higher grade, they could sell for a little more. But yeah, I would take anything in that price range. So. Whether graded, SGC, PSA, anything, but that's a collection centerpiece kind of card.
Yeah.
So I would like that. But
for sure.
That's it. That's what we need to shut up and buy. Let us know. Let us
yes.
know. What do you talk about wanting to get all the time? You haven't gotten it. And we're going to tell you, shut up. Buy it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just
Do it. Do it.
No, I think that's trademark. Shut up and buy. All right. That was a lot of fun, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
See you, boys.
See ya.